attack trial, jurors learned more today about what life could be like for Dzhokhar Tsarnaev if he is not put to death. News Center 5's Kelly Tuthill was inside the courtroom. She's live in South Boston tonight. And Kelly, I assume the jurors were paying close attention.
Yeah, they were watching very closely as a retired prison warden from the federal system talked about what the restrictions would be if he goes to Supermax. No contact with the outside world, no contact with the media. But on a blistering cross-examination, the prosecutor kept asking, well, what if the restrictions get released? Doesn't it happen that prisoners end up in less restrictive circumstances?
Jurors heard from Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's former brother-in-law via video conferencing from Kazakhstan. Elmirza Kozakov married Tsarnaev's sister Alina when he was a 19-year-old college student. She was just 16. The marriage ended after Kozakov admits he struck his young bride. It was Tamerlan who tried to advise Kozakov to be more patient, to stay calm. He was trying to help. Kozakov testified about dramatic changes in how Tamerlan dressed and became more religiously radical. Kozakov became concerned when Tamerlan stopped boxing. He told the jury he was surprised when his former mother-in-law Zubadat arrived in Kazakhstan fully covered. To be honest, actually it made me laugh. I knew that wearing these clothes was never going to change her. I saw it as an attempt to cover up what she had on her mind. Kozakov told the jury Dzhokhar was a good younger brother, as he was supposed to be in a Chechen family. Of course he listened to Tamerlan. He went along anytime Tamerlan would say, let's go do this or that. There is a saying in Chechnya, Kozakov told the jury, in a family of 7 sons, it's better to be a dog than the youngest son. The jury also heard from a neuroscientist who testified brain development continues through a human's first 2 decades. Teens are more likely to choose the smaller, sooner rewards and are less worried about longer-term consequences.
That prison warden will be back on the stand when the case resumes tomorrow morning. We are also expecting the defense to wrap their case tomorrow. Live at the federal court, I'm Kelly Tuthill, WCVB News Center 5.